Good morning. This is the 20th. Yesterday, my brother's birthday. May he rest in peace. But anyway, he was 3 years. I guess he's about the same age my mom and her sister Connie is. In different lives. But I mean, I'm the last one that they would tell. Anyway, I was trying to find that Russell Brand had something up on his broadcast about them holding a protest against the people in Parliament that covered up or continued to have sex with small children. But see, the theory behind it is the way. Because, like, you see it prevalent in the Catholic Church and the Baptist and a lot of religions, even the Jewish and the Muslim. But sometimes when the capitalist comes in there, there's no way they're going from living off the land to needing money to buy, manufactured goods. Well, if you don't have education or anything, the quickest way to get money is like one of the things they sell to them, and you can sell their children. And people want to have sex with them because the military guys will be away from their families and everything. So you get a church there next to the base, and then on the other side you get a nightclub, and right connected to that, you get a nice little area where the women can go have, and the men. They're like little boys too. Because anyway, pedophiling, that's the way to keep prostitution going. You get rejected. It's most color stores. The taboo really was for men to have more than one. Like in the Arabic one. And so, like, if you could get them to misinterpret or unable to comprehend by a lack of education, so, like they do here, they could continue the same destructive behavior, because they're ignorant. And they're not blind to the devastation. They're not blind to the overcrowded jails. They're not blind to that it's being privatized, and that the capitalist is a form of slavery. That the 1% is making like 17.9 million like an hour off of your ignorance. Through the prison system, through your poor health. They think the only way they can make profit is like in the negative, because they came out of a war zone, and I think their power is being like creating hell and death. Well, how's that working so far? Is the war over? And I don't know. So they made the world like a hell, heating it up by using these carbon-based fuels and nuclear fuels, stuff like that. And then also taking out the metals and demagnetizing or degravitize the Earth by sucking out its vital life fluids to keep this planet going. If you want to believe that everything is has some form of life, therefore it has to stay in motion. That's one thing with life. Like be it blood that flows from your head to your feet. And imagine it's hard for your body to pump blood upstream. Anyway, so You know, prostitution. Never want to, you know, make her money for them. It's a fast way. The best way to, if you get like an IQ of the men around 80, they would actually don't mind having, they'll think, their mind, they can give somebody, like, you just go over here and you know, she's well trained on the behavior and like crackhead prostitute, but so she's walking up there and up on Ford Road and she's like having sex with, you know, multiple guys, who knows how many. Well, okay, the whole idea that, you know, if you could take if one, like, even though she like passed out but she died, somebody knows, like, oh my god, she's dead. Anyway, like, how many was there before they noticed? Dead, like, you know, like 2 or 3 guys actually had sex with her as she was dying, and you know, she, who knows, they could have probably revived her or saved her, but you know, yeah, she was there for the sex, you know. They know what women want. You know, that's what she wanted. Ooh, yeah. Anyway, yeah. No empathy for her. That's what she liked. Not really. Anyway, she was crazy as fuck. And so, like, if you could, like Bill Cosby, if you could fuck, give somebody something and have sex with them unconscious, you could also have sex with them dead. You know, you save money that way. There was a famous serial killer that did that. He had an IQ of like 80. So, you know, if so, you get them an IQ of 80, they don't mind giving the Mickeys or doing like that. And eventually, they don't mind having sex with a dead woman. You know, so you can have. And this guy, you know, he was coming back to where he buried them. The skin was already flying off because of the parasites like maggots and beetles or whatever, and that was, you know, ugh. And the smell, can you imagine? Oh my god, I shouldn't have thought about that. I mean, you're not supposed to be able to smell stuff. Excuse me. But anyway, so it's a big business. Drugs and sex, you know, that was their answer to, like, okay, they don't want to go to Vietnam, they don't want to continue in the war, you know, and, well, you know, so they'll go to war. Now it's, you know, I mean, look what they did in Cuba. Look at the mentality. Their mentality is they think that, oh, these Arabs are something different than a human has nature to be, because, you know, they're like, we're Christians and we got the right to, you know, be cruel. I guess there was even a guard there, female guard, that got pregnant. Like, she thought it was against Allah to have sex. No, they have babies, and they have babies because they have sex. You know, so don't tell nobody, because only you grown-ups be having sex. So anyway, so we have a very, you know, we have a society that's built on what's that word? Built on degrading, chastising, and belittling, and to own the children, the women, by keeping them uninformed. We're not giving them the right information so they are able to survive or live without going to Kroger's or Walmart. So they're dependent on this fossil fuel to get to and fro, to their ability to be able to put shelter, food, and clothe themselves. So once they have you with your you know, like, they're the ones where you have to get your shelters from. They're the ones you get, you know, the corporations, and they, you know, they, so anyway, that's how I see the situation is, and as the way explained to me, you know, is the reason why there are pedophiles, because they believe that, you know, the kids will act out at a younger age. They know they will, you know, and they know that the woman has been programmed in such a way that she's so stigmatized by this behavior, that instead of saving this child, she's more concerned with me, my, you know, what, you know, opposed to, well, you know, putting away her selfish wants and needs and doing as a grown up for this child that came out of her. Anyway, let me get off the thing. So the biggest and the best way is to, you know, well, today I'm trying to stop another bad habit. I won't name it, but the Sabbath and beginning of that. Gotta work, right? Oh well, it's Friday. Just think that, you know, like a lot of the drugs like crystal meth, cocaine, are more influencing on your part of your brain that makes you more selfish, and being more selfish and being more violent is their way of controlling you, because they know what you're going to be doing, they know where you're going to be at. You know what I'm saying? You get your paycheck, men, you're going to be spending it on prostitution, somehow, be it video or online or some toy or some female, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going to be at the sports. You know, you got your whole day programmed out for you. You know what I'm saying? So they think they're the devil. Bye. Have a good day. Friday. Well, that's what I get for being a plumber. It's like, I gotta go get stuff this today. Too much coffee. Alright. Jaime. Hola. Bonjour.